So our app of the day is the ESPN app, and we're going to go take a look at it. And like any other application, we have to go to the store to go ahead and launch that to take a look and find it. So let's go to the store, click on that. We're going to go off to the right and we'll type in ESPN. The store is already highlighted over there. And sure enough, we get all these applications that have the keyword ESPN. You look for the right one. This one obviously looks like it's written by ESPN. So we're going to go ahead and click on that one to install it. And we can review the specifications. On the right hand screen there's the overview, details, and reviews that you can look at. So we're going to go ahead and read more down here at the bottom as well, so you can browse as much as you want there. So on the left hand side it talks about how much permissions it needs, the internet connection and everything. And the problem is that of course your internet connection may be physically in a different town, but for the most part it could determine your location. But it's more important about laptops or phones in that matter. However, you decide what you want to do, if you want to install it or not, and you click on install. So once it starts installing, you'll see that up in the right hand corner it says installing in this case it's the ESPN app. And it only takes a few seconds here, and depending upon your speed, it says it's connection. So we shut down the store, we come over here, and sure enough we have an ESPN icon on desktop. Now you can decide to keep it there, or you can unpin it from the start. We're going to launch it to take a look at it. So here we are at the first page of the ESPN app. So once you're in the application, you can sign in, you can register, or you can sign in. If we say click sign in, you'll see that there's a register button here, and you can fill that out with your name and information and all that stuff to give you an account on ESPN. We created it, of course. We wanted to make sure that we can investigate all the things that are going on. So let's go ahead into our account. And you see immediately after signing in, you'll have this little area over that says Add My Teams, and you can jump out over here, or you can use the slide out to get the charms bar out. But we can say favorite sports, NFL, and I'm going to just use Major League Baseball, NFL, because that's what's going on right now. And I'm going, well, Major League Baseball is not, but I'm going to go ahead and click on favorite teams, NFL, Chicago Bears, and I'm going to go to add another favorite team, Major League Baseball, Chicago Cubs. Earlier in the video I described my frustration, but that's what I am. Manage live tile, turn the live tile on to see scores. You can do that for your teams as well, or to see the headlines on the live tile. We'll get back to that once we exit the application. So we're good there. Manage alerts. You can ask for different alerts of different things. I can say breaking news or alerts about the individual team. Team news, game start. I can have that alert. Different things about scoring play, when a scoring game happens, the end of the game and the final. So or a close game, I should say, and then the final and all that. So you can configure this to give you all these nice, really cool alerts and everything. So I'm not going to do any alerts right now, but we're going to go back here. Matter of fact, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and close the app for a second, and you'll see that now I have a tile here that talks about the information that's coming in, if not only from ESPN, but if there was a game going on or news about the Cubs or the Bears, it would show up there. So that's pretty cool. So let's go back in. Now I'm still logged in because I didn't log out. By the way, to log out, you come over here to settings and my ESPN. There's a logout right there. But right now that we're here, we can go investigate the rest of it as we did before and look at different things. But one of the things I discovered was that you can minimize it like this, and you can jump between sections like that. That's one way of doing it. But I find the best feature is if you right-click anywhere on an open space, you'll find that this drop down occurs where you can look up there at the current scores. You have your favorite teams up there, but even more importantly, you'll see this long bar below that. So you'll see that there's my highlighted sports and also all the other sports. So if I want to go look at other sports like golf, I just click on it. It immediately goes to the golf sections. I can go within this section, look around. I can go back. I can right click again. I can look at a different section. I can actually go back to golf actually, and then I can skip from any section back to another section to take a look at it. If I want to look at the NFL, for example, I do all my browsing around. Well, a really, really nice way of getting back and forth between sections, so I can jump between them and seeing what exactly I want to have as far as my screens and how I want to peruse my points. my sports. I'm not a big sports fan, but I can't imagine any nicer way to take a look at your sport.